to my channel. So I thought we'd do a episode 2 of bookshelf scavenger hunt. I'm going to use the same questions, apart from I have taken one off because I thought it was a bit of a, I don't know, a difficult one to do. So I have my questions, so let's start off with our first book. So a book with a cover you love. Also, I'm going to try and choose different books than last time. So a book with a cover that you love. I could easily go for any books on the shelf, but I did use one last time. So is it a cop-out if I use a fairy one? I don't think so. I'm going to go for The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This is the fairy edition of this book, and I really love this book. So then a book with the same colour cover. So this is like purples and greys. I mean, this kind of works. This is All This Twisted Glory by Tara Maffey. This kind of works. I mean, I think they look quite similar, to be fair. Same cover, different font. Yeah, I think these are pretty similar, so I think we're going to go for All This Twisted Glory. So the next one is a book that has a similar page count. So this book has 397 pages. So let's find a book with 397. Okay. I think Secrets of the Dead is close. Secrets of the Dead is 372. Maybe Return to Darkness is always 399. I did use this one in last one, but for a different one. So maybe let's go for that. So we have Return of the Darkness by Laura Carter. So then we're doing by the same author. Okay, well, let's go for book 1, Secrets of the Dead by Miss Laura Carter. Okay, go to page 18 and a word that's in the first line. So she was now grateful distance from her sisters meant she was not. Maybe she or not? I'm gonna use Goodreads to see if that can help. Oh, I have one for now. Okay, we'll go for Addicted for Now by Krista McRitchie. I actually finished this morning, so I mean, that's pretty good. So, Addicted for Now by Krista McRitchie for word in the first line of page 18. So our next one is a book that has the same tropes. This is childhood friends to lovers. They suffer, well, best friends to lovers, childhood friends to lovers, addictions, found family. Okay, I think we're gonna go for Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. This very much suffers with addictions, friends to lovers, known each other since they were children, found family within the series. So I think we'll go for this one. Okay, now we need a book with the opposite tropes. It's like enemies to lovers. Okay. Let's go with A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. This is like enemies to lovers. Yeah, I don't really want to say anything else because spoilers for the book, but this is like enemies to lovers. Okay, and then an author name that has the same start letter is going to be our actual book. So we need a book that the author's name starts with a D. Okay, let's go to the TBR card. I've got my TBR card. I don't actually know if I have any names that start with D. I think I might do first name or last name. So I do have Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling, so that would work. I mean, I have A Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle L. Jensen. Also have The Inadequate Heir by Danielle L. Jensen. I think these are our 3 options. So we have either The Inadequate Heir by Danielle L. Jensen, we have A Curse Carved in Bone by Danielle L. Jensen, or we have Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. I think I'm gonna do Fear the Flames because, I mean, these are literally the same author and I feel like this switches it up a little bit. So the Darling is the last name. So I think let's go for Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling, which I'm very, very excited to read. This is a enemies to lovers, a princess who was basically treated really badly by her parents, is saved by her uncle and like when she was a kid, and she's now the princess of her own queendom and her own kingdom, her queendom, and she wants to get her dragons back. She's soulbound to dragons, and she meets a guy called Caden who is going to help her, but they don't like each other. So I think this is what we're going to go for. This is Fear the Flames by Olivia Rose Darling. So I have a update for Fear the Flames. So I'm now quite far in. I'm on page 157. I am nearly halfway. I'm on chapter 24. So far I am really enjoying it. I do enjoy the plot. I think I'm going to really enjoy the plot as it keeps building, and I am really enjoying our characters. However, my only kind of thing on this at the moment is that sometimes the romance development is happening a lot faster than I would like. I don't know. I know, like, you're probably like, well, it's 157 pages in, but like, yes, they haven't kissed and whatnot, but like the way it's developing is really fast. I don't know whether that's just the book or whether it's a me thing, but I am enjoying it. I am enjoying our two main characters, Caden and Elowyn. Well, Elowyn is like our main girl, and then Caden is the love interest. But like I said, I am enjoying it, but I'm a little bit iffy on the romance side of it, just because I feel like it's developing really fastly, or when we do get things of it, it's like really fast development. I don't know. I feel like as soon as they met, like it was like tension, and it was almost like they immediately felt something for each other, and I'm just like, yeah, but you just met. And I don't know whether it's just me or it's the book, but yeah, I'm on page 157, chapter 24. We are getting some interesting plot developments at this point and some character changing and development, and I am really enjoying that. So I'm going to keep sit and I'm going to keep reading now, and hopefully, honestly, I might try and finish it tonight, because I think, one, I definitely have the time, and two, like, I think if I just like sit and keep reading, I will binge it. So I'm about to start part 3. I'm not really thinking through their plans all that much, in all honesty, and it is kind of annoying me that they just are not thinking through the plans that they're doing, and it's just kind of annoying. I don't know. I am still enjoying it. I don't know how I feel right now to whether I'd want to pick up book 2, but obviously I still have about 120 pages left. So I've definitely still got time to see whether that is something that I will want to do. But yeah, thoughts so far, they're kind of annoying me that they're kind of not really thinking through plans, and they're kind of just going. And from when I last spoke to you, I was saying that the romance is kind of like, they've not kissed yet, but it feels really fast. They have now kissed and done more than kiss, and again, it still just feels very fast for me. Obviously, I don't know whether this is the book or whether it is just me liking a bit more of a slow burn romance in books normally, but I'm still having a good time, still enjoying where the plot is going to go, but they've got plans, and I'm like, I don't think these plans are going to work. Thought through that we know. So yeah, I don't know how I feel right now, but like I said, I've got about 120 pages left, so I'm going to sit and finish this now, and I will update you when I have finished. Okay, so I just finished reading Fear the Flames. Let's have a talk about it. I ended up with a 3-star rating of this book. Would I recommend it? Yes. But my main problem with this book is that, I said it in the past clips, the romance felt too much too quick. And the plot, I feel like they were doing things and not really explaining, like saying what they were doing till it was like happening. And the plans weren't thought through. And I was like, literally, like when they were saying it, I was like, well, that's not gonna work. So like, I don't know. I feel like, and I know that they cut a lot out of the indie version. I've been told that, like, apparently the indie version was so much better, but this did not live up to what I thought it would be. Would I recommend it? Yes, if you want a fantasy that's very, very easy to understand, and the romance is definitely the main part of the book. 100% like the romance is what carries this book, and I didn't love the characters enough to be invested in the romance all that much, so that's obviously probably another reason why it was such a like a 3-star rate for me. Did I enjoy it overall? Yes. Would I recommend it? Yes. If you're looking for a fantasy that's easy, not very plot heavy, more romance based, I definitely would recommend this. But am I going to continue the series? Probably not. Obviously this is all my opinion. Obviously books are subjective, reading is subjective. This might be your favourite book, and for me it's just not. Like, my favourite book might not be your favourite book. That's just how life is, and reading is so subjective. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. We gave it 3 stars. I'm really happy that I read it because it has been on my TBR for a while, like my mental TBR for years, and it has been on my physical TBR for I think about 6 months now, so it has been on there for quite a while. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.